We are to preach as dying men, to dying men, and to preach as though we should never preach again. And that always before the preacher is both life and death and heaven and hell, eternal blessing and eternal torment. That's a heavy weight. Now let's look at our text. Verse 13. Enter through the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. For the gate is small and the way is narrow that leads to life, and there are few who find it. You know, I talked about reading something over and over and how it becomes commonplace. To think of a countless number of my fellow human beings on their way to destruction. And some of you being a part of that parade. You're on your way to destruction. It's a terrible thought. It becomes more terrible when that destruction is not annihilation, but an ongoing, eternal destruction. It's a very solemn matter, don't you think? I mean, think of it. Some of you have been saved from eternal destruction. How can you not be happy? How can you say, I'm sad today because I don't have something else? You've been saved from eternal destruction. And then for the other part of you, how can you not be afraid? Someone said one time, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. On that day, I'm going to give God a piece of my mind. I said, no, you will melt before Him like a tiny wax figurine before a blast furnace. Destruction, eternal destruction. And in that eternal destruction is the idea of all that you lost. I mean, when someone is young and is killed in this life, and we say, oh, they lost all the life they had ahead of them, don't we? And we mourn. So we're mourning the fact that they're not going to be able to participate briefly, a few days, in a fallen world. But then imagine not being able to participate